All right, and I'm here together with Sasha and Sampriti, and we are doing some pair programming on website one project, the web application behind agileadventures.org, and Sampriti want to share some code that he has written, some Spike, I guess. So let's go to his screen share. Here we are.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
So I used the Selenium WebDriver to record this like automated invite functionality. So what it does is like it goes to the Agile Venture Slack website. It logs in using a particular username and password, which is given by like, which I was thinking of using. Like I was thinking of creating an account on Slack for website one using the AV Gmail, and
Okay.
then setting a particular password. So it logs in using that, and
Mm-hmm.
then it it goes to this invites page, and then it invites this particular email, and then it submits it, and that's it. This is all. And now the next thing I need to do is convert it to use Mechanize, which is like I mean, we can't use Selenium on Heroku because it requires XVFV, and that's pretty complex to set up. So
Yeah.
I'll be using Mechanize. So I just need to convert this to that, and then after that I need to integrate into website one using
Oh,
probably a background job. Like I was thinking that after the user signs it, like registers, it would fire off a background job using a gem called Sucker Punch, which runs background processes on the web dyno, so we don't have to incur further costs. So
okay.
it'll fire off a background job which will just send an invite to that particular email using which the user has registered.
Okay. And in terms of memory usage, will this cost us a lot of memory, or how do you feel about that?
This will run only when a user registers, and this will take hardly 2 seconds.
Okay.
And so I don't think user registrations are that frequent. So
No.
I guess it won't cost us a lot.
Okay. Okay. It's an interesting concept. I think it's really interesting. Would you what do you need from me? Do you need the Agile Ventures user account, or what do you need from me?
I need like I just want since there is no way there is no API call to invite users, so I think you will need to create an account because I don't want to use my account on Slack. So like I think there should be another account for website one, which can be used to invite users.
Okay.
So you can either use the Agile Ventures Google account, or you can set up another email.
Let's use Agile Ventures. I think that's okay. Let me just check for. Yes, let me just check for what add account. Let's see here.
So like, I mean, if you create a new account, then I just set it as an admin, and then that can be used for the invitations.
I'm just gonna invite myself. I'm gonna invite Agile Ventures to let's see, invite new members. Uh, there you go. And I'm just gonna go to my Gmail. Let's see. I'm just gonna accept that. Hopefully. Huh. Okay. I thought that those emails were forwarded to me, but they are not. So I'm just gonna change account to Ventures. Yes.
I think you need to sign out of your existing Slack account.
Perhaps I. to... No, it doesn't seem I have to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I just joined the general channel, I think. So I'm just going to write you a quick note. Hi. Did you get it? Cool. Okay. Yes. So I'm just going to sign out and sign in again as myself, okay?
Yeah, that's alright. I'll do the rest.
Uh, uh, oh. Oh. What? There you are. Okay. Ooh, I forgot what email address I was using for Slack. There you go. Okay. So that should be it. And okay, so you want us to participate in this, or are you going to work on yourself or on your own, and me and Sasha can do something else?
Um, I'll just finish that up, and you can go ahead on your dashboard feature, and I'll just be an observer.
All right. All right.
That.
Okay, Sasha. You and I are done almost with the. I mean, we're done with the feature we've been working on. There's not much we can do right now, apart from waiting for Brian to return. To get back to us with some feedback.
Yeah.
I'm seeing here that the Travis build failed for us, so I'm just going to see what it was. Usually it's a matter of restarting it only. Not much.
Just scroll to the end. Just scroll to the end and see what's the file that's failed. Go to end.
Scrum's feature 19.
Yeah, restart.
Yeah, just restart this.
So remind me what Travis is? It just runs the test suite every time you try and do a pull request or something?
Yes. Every time you submit a pull request or update a pull request, Travis kicks in and runs all the tests. So that, because if he had run the test once and everything is passing, and then you submit another commit,
Yeah.
then you could have broken something. So that's why he kicks in every time.
And where does it actually do this? Is it on whoever's? Does it run from GitHub somehow, or is it on your?
Well, there's a
computer
GitHub
when
group,
you're...
but it's a service on its own. So we have configured Travis in our application. So every time we push something up to GitHub, Travis is notified that it should run our tests.
Okay.
So there's let's see. I think there's a Travis YAML file someplace. Is that in config?
Yeah. No, I can see it just there.
Oh, there you are. Yeah. Yeah. This is it tells Travis what to do, basically. And also we have this deployment service configured. So whenever we merge a pull request, Travis automatically, if we merge to develop, Travis pushes everything to this Heroku application called Website 1. develop. And if we merge to staging, this is what happens, and master, and he deploys to website 1 production. And he also runs rake db migrate, but it feels sometimes that it doesn't run the migrations, or does he?
I'm pretty sure it should. It does. It does.
Okay, all right. No, perhaps I'm thinking about me deploying to some demo instance or something. Never mind. Yes. So this is the command here. After these are the tests he runs. So he runs rspec. He runs Jasmine tests and Cucumber. Jasmine is the testing framework for JavaScript. Yeah. So it's cool. So anyway, what I was thinking is that you and I could, if you're interested, we have this story about public dashboard version 2. And the user story goes as site administrator. In order to showcase the level of activity of the community, I would like to expand the stats that are displayed on the dashboard. The dashboard is being here. So this is very simple right now. We're just showing that we have 15 articles published, we have 17 active projects, 492 members, and 238 documents created. So, and this story goes, where are we? Where is that bit of track here? Members count, with also, split that up with new members for last week and last month, for instance. Count of countries where members are located. New projects count last week and last month. I don't know if that's relevant, but we could have that. Count of or amount of hours of scrums held last week, month, and quarter, or whatever. Count of PP sessions, PairProgramming session held last week, month, or quarter. And the amount of GitHub commits or line of code submitted last week, month. This could be pretty relevant. Perhaps not all of them, but the biggest. I made a comment here that the biggest challenge here is to settle on a good data visualization, because this doesn't look too fancy, and so should we use some boxes or some some fancy graphic stuff to showcase this, or graphs or whatever, this could be interesting. And I made some. Let me just see if we can go. Hello, cool run. Let's see. Staging. Okay, I see. Yes. Okay. I made some comments on the document on the feature request and design. Let's see, dashboard. Where is that? Yes, code cells. Yes, so we have 77 countries, represented in among our members right now, and I can get a hash, with sorted hash with the top countries. Like United States is 134 members. We have 53 members from United Kingdom, 26 from India. So we could take the top 3 or top 5 countries, for instance, and display them. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, Thomas, I remember you posted a graph on website 1 about the distribution of countries. Sorry, that was an AV, I think. AV one of the distributed teams.
Yeah.
How had you made that graph?
That's actually from the edX application. It's they have this new analytics tool. So that was only a screenshot of their tool.
So maybe we could use something like that instead of just displaying all the top 5 countries. Maybe showing that would be better.
Yeah, I was thinking that, if we have this information, let me just make this bigger for you. I mean, it's fairly easy to get this info, from our database. So if you know some sort of a good API we could use, if Google API is easy to set up with that, we could populate those countries with this info, that we have 5 in Turkey and stuff. But I don't know how to do that. I haven't done any research on that. But it could be interesting.
It's possible, but it's kind of like there's a Java interactive JavaScript chat. Hold on, let me see if that's
Yeah.
possible.
We could create. I think since this could potentially be fairly complicated, I think we should create a new feature request for that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think yeah,
Hmm.
yes, like as we should go with MVP. So
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Uh, so yes, and so what we could do now is just to play around with some um, with some commands, how to get the relevant data. Because, for instance, if we go to, I don't have RubyMine started. Sorry.
Thomas, take a look at this. This might be helpful if you go to the group chat. This is like a JavaScript chart. What do you say? Chart API or something like that. So it provides you the it's kind of like D3 but advanced version. So you just feed it.
Okay.
So you just provide it with the data, and then you can also click on View Options, and it's like generated through JavaScript and not. It is generated through JavaScript and not Ruby, so it's like totally JavaScript. So you
Okay.
just so you need to like what do you say? You need to format the data properly so that you can use it in JavaScript. I've used it in one more application, but I,
Uh-huh.
I didn't. I like on another application, but not the maps part. I've just used the charts part. But it's very easy and simple to set up. So
Okay.
this would be a good idea. You can
Okay.
just add it to the list of notes.
Okay. This is interesting. Uh, yeah. View option. Edit in JS. Let's see. Do. So yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So we can render some JSON file, I guess. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Which account? Okay, I think. Yeah, okay. Keyword, JSON, hypercharge, maps, map tree, data. But where is he getting his data from right now?
Hold on, I didn't see. So let me share my screen. Oh, it's generating random data, which is why.
Oh, okay.
So there must be some random function, but there is extensive documentation, so you should be able to do it.
Yeah, yeah, okay, no problems. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. Um, yes, I can see that being one of the main elements on this page here, on the dashboard page. Uh, we could have that, here, in this tab, and then underneath some boxes with uh, with some other data basically published in it. We can do a lo-fi actually, so we have something to work on if we do like this, buff and drive. Let's see. Do. Oh, the computer is slow today. Again. I need to get a better computer, I think. I said that to my wife. And she was just, no, you're not. She said there are other priorities right now. I don't know what she means, but. So, Sasha, have you met Sampriti before?
No. Hello.
This is okay. Well, Sampriti is one of our most talented developers. He's been around pretty much from the beginning. But then you were away for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always away for that time of the year due to my midterms. So
Yeah. But he's very talented, and we have great use of his. I mean, it's not only is he good at what he does, but he all keeps learning new stuff, and he's very creative. So I'm very happy to have him on board on the team. So yeah, the only problem is that everybody else wants him too. So he's jumping back and forward, among all the projects. But yeah, let's see if I do something like this. Something like this. Da-da-da.
Lost your screen share for some reason.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what's going
on? No, I see your screen.
Okay.
It's back.
No. I'm just making this little. There we go. So we could have something like, and then we could perhaps do some, let's see, like colors. What is our color? Is this our color? Well, I guess this is the best one. know, we could have those boxes here, like this, perhaps, or smaller. You know, saying like. Projects.
Thomas, is it possible for you to like PM the password for the Slack account on Java Ventures?
Do you want the password for it?
Yeah, you can change it later. Like,
I'm just gonna send it to you. I'm just gonna send it to you in private.
oh wait, thanks. Like I just need to test this out, so.
Yeah, sure, no problems. This really sucks. Yes. Projects, documents, members, something like that. I don't know, and like. You know, if we could go. Uh, 270 here. What? Oh. You know, something like, you know, it's hard to come up with those. You know, projects. What is it? 17 projects. Documents. Something like that, you know, but I don't know. Let's see. No, can't. What if I do like this? You can't select many of them, but I mean, yes. But then we should need some graphs about you know, we could change those colors to those Agile Ventures colors. You know, the blue one and the orange one, kind of. You know, in the map probably if we use that JSON, if we use that jQuery map, the coloring shouldn't be a problem. It just it must be a setting, and you know, so we could display this in this way, and here
also. Like there is another library, like we call high charts, which allows you to generate pretty cool charts as well. So maybe you could generate some graphs like user involvement or some other statistics like that. Maybe
yeah.
the number of the number of PP sessions per week could be shown as a line chart, maybe something like that.
Yeah, that could definitely be a good thing. Yeah, good idea. Distribution map. What is the high charts? Let's see.
Just click on demo, beside home, and then click on high chart demos, and
Yes.
after that go to line. There you go. There should be lots of line graphs, which you can find out. This is all Ajax loaded data.
Yeah. Area pie charts, calendar dynamic combination. What is that? Now this could be used for amount of, or no? No, perhaps not. I was thinking about amount of hours.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's changing, but you can make it static.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
No, that's still okay.
See, I'm not quite sure what's the best way to you know to display. For instance, if we think about the amount of hours, we have two different main kind of events. The Scrum and the pair programming session, right? And we store them. We store info about them in the Hangout, the event instance model. So we can access that because we know that here, for instance, now we're doing a pair programming session, and it's about, yes, the project is set to website 1, and now the duration is 35 minutes so far. Mm-hmm. And we know that the last Scrum, for instance, was 5 minutes long. This pair programming session that I had with Renee, actually I had Renee and Brian, so this is not recording everything, but never mind. It was 2 hours long. So we can pull that info from the event instance, and perhaps we should show that as just like the easiest way to do it is just total hours of pair programming last week, for instance, mm-hmm. or is whatever, 200 or something.
So we take all the data from internally. We wouldn't need to scrape anything from anywhere.
No. We have that stored internally now. We used to have to take everything from YouTube before, and we are doing that in some cases still, but we don't have to. Now we're storing a lot of this info locally, so. It's better for us. Let's make it simple. Perhaps we shouldn't have this last week or last month in this iteration. Perhaps we can wait with that and just make it. I think if we aim at adding the map, that would be quite enough, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff in here that I sort of theoretically learned during the course, but I haven't touched since. So it's going to be quite interesting. So yeah, I'm a fan of starting out simply and seeing how we go.
Hours. Yes. This isn't the best tool to do something, but never mind. So pair programming, and you just copy paste. Why can't I align this? I mean, what the fuck? Never mind. It's perhaps not the most important. Yeah. Yes, something like this, perhaps. You know. This could, I mean, could definitely be an improvement from this last iteration, from the first one. What else are we showcasing there? We have documents, members, active projects, articles, published articles. Did we have articles? Documents, members. Okay.
Yeah, I think like you remember like there was this multiple line chart. Like I think we could use like the number of documents created and all those could be shown in one line chart. But I think that would be for the next iteration.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Yeah, not now.
I think this could be this should be enough for this one. I mean, once we're done with this, perhaps we can come up with something else, you know. Okay, so let's save this. How do you do that? Save, publish, download as PNG. Yes. Dash. Yes. So share this. If I share this, can people get shareable link? Anyone with a link can edit. Yes. Copy link. Done. Yes. So here's the link to this document if you want to have a look at it. And I'm gonna add this to file. There you go, buff, and then you can attach. Yes, yes, yes. So there it is. So, Sasha, how do you feel about this? You want to be part of this story?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's going to be a lot of challenges in there for me, but
No.
Hopefully I'll remember some bits and pieces.
Okay, so let's close this now and put start on it. Okay. So yes. Let's start with some. Well, we know how to generate the hash with all the with all the countries located.
Yeah.
There. So that's I already taken care of that. Let's just go back to it. There you go. We could think about well, there are some challenges here. First of all, we need to get this map working in some way. So we have to populate that map with the data we have, and then we need to. This project documents and articles, we already have that, so that's not an issue. But we need to get those pair programming hours and Scrum meeting hours. So let's have a look at the. I don't know if we have that, but let's see. Event instance. Oh, let's see count first. How many event instances is there here? Okay, there's 30. Do you see my console screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 38 event instances. Let's see what the first one is, just to see first. Okay, so we can do this and format it a little better. So okay, so the first event instance we have is a pair programming on website 1. It has a category of pair programming. So the other ones have the category Scrum. So we know how to differentiate them. So that's
okay. just those two categories.
Right now there is only those two. Then we have. Let's see. What do we have? We have. Yes, created that and updated that. So we can calculate the length just by having created that minus updated. No, updated that doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. Let's see. How do we calculate the length? Let's see.
I think you just. I think it's updated at minus created at, because when a Hangout gets when the Hangout connection sends a request, it just changes the updated at. So I think it should be updated at minus created at. But
okay. Event instance duration. Okay, so duration is what? Duration is, where is event instance? Yes, here we are. Oh yeah, updated at minus created at. Okay, that's the duration in the model. Okay, so that's given to us for free. So the only thing we need to do is to add all the durations together for all event instances with a category of pair programming, and display them using this method or this presenter that uses what's going on with my computer? God damn it. Seriously, this is not fun. What? The RubyMine just died on me. I don't like this at all. Oh, here we go. Yes, nice. Yes, there is this present a distance of time in words. Yeah, so hopefully we could use that. No, we can't use that. Because that would give us a really weird output. But never mind, we can
what does it mean by
that.
distance of time, as in how long ago?
Yes, that's actually, well, in this case, what we're using this for is we could actually use it. This, you see, yes, okay. So in our case, distance of time in words, event instance duration, gives us 1 hour. This is the output. So since we are
what would just event instance dot duration give us?
Oh, that's
so one or something, or 60 or something
let's
like
see,
that.
we can have a look at that, I think. Event instance dot duration. That should work here. Oh. Oh. Huh. That's weird.
Does it need to be an instance of event instance?
Well, it is.
Yeah. No, it isn't.
Oh, no, it isn't. I'm sorry. Of course. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah, this is what we get. This is the amount of, what is it, seconds?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. This is the amount of seconds. Yeah, so we have to transform that to, you know,
yeah, right. Yeah.
If we use this method or whatever other method, but we need to calculate that, you know, transform that to something readable for you.
I mean, yeah, so depth duration, distance of time in words.
So we could go where category. Do it like this, or I'm pretty. Have a look at my screen.
Type in event instance dot hookups.
Hookups.
Are you calculating for scrums or PA programming sessions?
Well, it doesn't matter. Scrum was shorter to write, so that's why I took Scrum.
All right, so you can just do event instance dot scrums, I think, because there is a scope for that.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, never mind. No, it isn't. Sorry. So yeah, sorry. That's you are going on the right track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where? Category like this, right?
Yeah. Scrum, and then just do map duration, like dot map. Dot map, and then that should be like like the ampersand colon duration for the block.
Once again.
This. Hold on. It's in the group chat. It's better to write it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's a Ruby method to sum it all up.
That's such an obvious method that I feel like I don't think I've encountered it before. Is it an enumerable method?
No, that's like, it's kind of a fancy way in Ruby to convert a symbol to a proc. So that's kind of the short way of sending a block to map.
Yeah, no, the and duration bit I'm fine with. I'm just surprised I don't remember this sum method Is it just from the enumerable class?
Yeah, that's from enumerable.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now, Sapriti, in order to just so I can use this distance of time in words in the console, what do I have to require? Is that
Try doing. Hold on. I tried including action view colon helpers. I think it's action view
write
helpers.
it in group chat?
Yeah, I'm finding it out. Yeah, this is it. Try this in the group chat.
Where
Okay,
is? Hold
let's
on.
try.
Sorry. I'm just trying to find this sum method in the Ruby docs. It's not showing up in the enumerable page.
All right. Oh, I think. Oh, sorry. It's added it in Rails, I guess. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah, you
wondered why
see.
it just seems such an obvious and simple method. I was wondering why I hadn't encountered it before.
Oh, he said about X hours. Isn't that strange? What's that all about?
Sorry, I was busy trying to figure out some
Should I put this in?
distance of time in words.
Yeah, try that.
No.
No.
Ah,
There is.
that's weird.
Hold on. Let's do a Google search.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna update the document with. What? Now let's. I have a question for you, Sampriti, while you do that. You see, in this hash that I have, that I use to get the numbers of, to get to the countries and how many members there is in each country. I have a nil object here. You see, nil, because there were seven members without a country.
Yeah.
And what would happen? Could that cause an error when this is parsed or something? I mean, we can't create a JSON. We can't convert this to JSON with this nil object.
Hold on. Let's try that. So I think what's nil in JavaScript? I forgot. What's nil in JavaScript? Null. About JavaScript.
Now the challenge here, while he's searching, the challenge here, Sasha, will be to write the Jasmine tests for this if we use this map library. Yeah, I don't know jack shit about Jasmine at all.
I've used Jasmine once, I think, but it was for very basic kind of
Me
more
too.
like Ruby code.
Yeah.
By the way, Thomas, it seems like it's a valid JSON to have nil as the key.
Okay.
But so we can have none, so that shouldn't cause a problem. It'll probably get ignored by the map. So don't worry.
Okay. Okay. So because if we do something like this, and then just sort it, I can do. I don't know if I can do it in the console now, but I can do something like this dot to JSON, right? That should, yes, return a JSON. Walking. And could that be? Yes, it returns a cleaner JSON like this. So I mean, this should be able to be parsed by this map, basically.
Where did that toJSON message come from? Is that just Rails or?
That's Rails.
Okay.
So if we go back to that map, yes, overview. Yes, and if we go here to JS Fiddle, I think we could find data. Let's see here. I just map key equals map key. Map key. US all custom world return map key. Maps. Check when the maps look. No. So where is the data coming from? This bit. Random data. Why is random data? Okay, let's go for random. Where is random?
There's in the top left pane. There's a script which is just called mapdata./index.js. Is it not going to be that? And that's a bunch of JSON or something.
Where?
Where's the thing? In the top left pane, just the second line.
Oh, here it is. Yes. Source. Let's see what that is.
It's a bunch of sort of a hash-like thing. Well, I guess a JavaScript object. Some number of them.
No, this is actually the what it looks. You know, it's like the mappa, the map design probably.
Ah, right. Okay.
So that's not it. But it's all documented. I don't, you know, we don't have to, you know, because I can guess everything. But I was just, you know, looking for a quick fix. But it doesn't matter. But we have the data, so it's okay. And we could just copy this, so we can have it here in the document. And convert it to JSON. It's easier to save all this, you know, stuff already. So Trinidad and Tobago. How did he create? What did he say about the Nil class? Seven here. Greece, Ukraine, Switzerland, Netherlands, Estonia, Turkey. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just an empty string.
Yes, here it is. Okay, that's no problem. That shouldn't be a problem when you try to parse that in this map, I guess. Or we can, but you know, this only shows up there if I haven't run geocoding for for every user, because it's not the user that sets the country. We are setting the country for the user by geocoding the last IP he used to log into the system.
Okay.
Because otherwise, people usually omit this kind of field. Where are
Yeah.
you? So I thought that it was better for us to take care of that ourselves rather than trust that they will do it. Yes. So okay, so that's good. And did you find out anything about this distance of time in words? Some pretty.
It seems like there is some. It's probably because of some translation problems. Just wondering, can you just instead of, well, yeah, that can't be done there. So can you try this? Like, just add this ii8n.l in front of this and see what happens. You probably can't see my screen, sorry. So
No.
this.
Into where do you want me to add that?
So just before the method. So the dot 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 would be the existing method.
Okay.
Because it probably seems like that's some translation problems, although I'm not sure what's up.
And then dot distance.
No, nothing like that. Just keep the distance as it is. No dot, it's just a space.
Like this?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh. Object must be a date time, or time object.
Okay.
Okay, so we can have time dot parse like this.
No, I think it's because of the it's. Um, can you just do one thing, like just take this value like 16801, just copy that
Uh-huh.
and go back to the code, like where in the presenter, and just replace that duration with this. So you just hard code it there,
Yes, I could do that.
and then refresh and see what's the result. Yeah.
Yes, and do I have a? I don't. Let's see if I have a Rails server going. No. It says. Oh, but we're on. I don't have any Hangout
Doesn't
created
run. Okay, just
locally.
run. Just open up the console and run event instance.create. That should work. Just run that. You don't need to do anything else.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Uh, well, but yes, but I'm not on local. Okay, hold on a second. I'm on a remote.
Okay. So you just open up the console. Then
Let's see. So, but that should actually. No.
oh my god, your computer is very slow today.
Mhm.
Your computer is very slow today, it
Yes,
seems.
it is. It is. But I could. Hmm. So how do I run? I just like event.
Instance.create. No. Just run event instance.create.
Okay.
It's like it's a model, and then you just add create. Yeah. And then you can start up the Rails server.
Yes. But now we have the created and updated. That's, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. But we hard coded that, of course. Sorry. Oh gosh. No, it's not only my computer that is slow. I'm slow myself. So we go to. Five hours, it says.
All right, so that seems to work properly.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to test it in the
No, we don't
practice.
test that. No. But that's anyway. That's the way we want to get this. Yeah. So we can. Event, yes. Event instance where category Scrum, blah blah blah. So yes, this is the one. And if you want to do pair programming.
I think it's
Zero,
one
it
word,
says.
isn't it? Pair programming?
Once again?
I think pair programming is one word as a category.
Could be.
Or you can just use PP sessions. There's a scope for that, I'm pretty sure.
And it was together, so it's. What? Oh, yeah.
There's a scope called PP Hangout, so yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. We can just, use it like this. No, for now, doesn't matter. And now, some pretty quick challenge for you because you're much faster on this than me. If I just want to have, within the last month, for instance.
Okay. Yeah. So just add another where after the category.
Yeah.
Before the map after the category.
In the same parentheses or.
Yeah, anything could work, but I think you should separate it out just for clarity. So that where.
Yeah.
Created at, then colon, and then so it will be 1 month, one dot month dot ago dot month dot date dot today
dot date dot today. Like this?
and yeah, and then close bracket
and then map.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep everything as it is.
Okay.
So that.
It could be
There
it.
you go.
Yes. So, and consequently, if I go 1 week ago, that would create the last week then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we can just save those commands. We're gonna test it, in RSpec anyway, if everything works.
Why are they the same for total pair programming hours and 1 month ago?
Probably because everything is only 1 month ago. On
Can
you
you
know
try?
on staging server we haven't done any changes. I mean we only started to track them within a month probably, but
Yeah,
Can you?
when using live data.
I can check all these commands on production actually.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah, I'm just gonna actually I'm gonna do it. Let's see here. Last month. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's save this for now, and let's switch to production server, just to see if there's a difference, if everything is working for us. Okay, so 1 month ago is this. Oh. Yes, there's a difference between those two.
Cool.
And overall, there is also difference, with all the, the total sum and 1 month ago. So this works.
So we seem to have had 127 hours in 1 month. That's pretty impressive.
Is that what we have?
No, that's like for the last month. 458, 745 is 127 hours.
Oh, that's cool. And actually, yes. Well, I said 170 on my lo-fi, so, but that was just an arbitrary number. And Scrum is also total Scrum hours is, what could that be? Is that 10 hours or something?
I don't know. 66314. Let's check that. 66145. That's 18 hours.
18 hours. Okay. So 18 hours of Scrum. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Good progress, I think. So now we know how to pull out this pair programming and Scrum meetings and divide them into months and weeks. So perhaps we can have that, in some way on this page anyway. Even though we don't have it in the lo-fi yet. But we'll think about it. Okay. So again, now what we need to do is to start writing some high-level tests for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me just quit this. Oops. And I do a git check out the statistics v2 version 2. Oh, Yes, of course.
By the way, one quick question. Have you had lunch yet? 'Cause I'm getting a bit hungry.
We could break for lunch, no problems. We could break for lunch, just give me a minute. What we will do when we come back is, just before I forget, we have, yes, we have a dashboard stats feature, so this is the one we will work on.
Mhm.
I think, and we also need to add some attributes here. So some following document exists, but that's not interesting. But the projects, no, we need to create a new hash for Hangouts and stuff. Okay, never mind. All right, yes, we can break up for lunch. I see you in 45 to an hour.
Okay.
All
See
right.
ya.
Okay. Cheers.
Yes.
And Sampriti, will you be joining us later?
Probably.
Probably. Cool. We're gonna need your help. So, all right. Take it easy, guys. See you later.
Yes.